Sunny days, sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. I wear glasses 'cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. Good mid-afternoon, everyone. XRP Future Millionaire here, and we have to go over a few things. I wanted to cover what's going on in the current market. I came to you earlier with an update, but now we've got to update it in this early afternoon because there's a lot of areas we're hitting. Once again, at this point in time, I find it a good time to do an update because a lot of these are hitting the 30-minute time frame in the 200-day on the 200-day moving average, which you'll see in red when I click. And that's a very bearish signal. Until we can push over that with some volume, it's not good. We got to get through this area. And we're going to have to make a push with some volume. Right now, we've got XRP up 3.89%. We've got Bitcoin up 3.48%. We've got XLM up 4.79%. XDC up 1.40%. And DGB up 4.80%. So let's start with the top, Bitcoin. We've got 49,019 as we've adjusted the moving averages. It needs to be just adjusted just a slightly bit more. And we're going to keep up with the 30-minute time frame. So now it's 48,999. We've got support at 47,118. We've got to get over the 30-minute time frame to try to make some kind of move. You can often tell a market if it stays under the 30-minute time frame. And as you can see, it's been rolling with the 30-minute time frame. And I'll show you what I mean. And I'll show you all the breakout attempts over the 30-minute time frame. We fell under right here. Hit support at 48,999 as it turns out right now, as it's been moving with the moving average. Come up over the 30-minute time frame, come back down immediately. So failed once. Come back up again a second time, failed. Come all the way back down to 47,118 support. Come up, and now instead of it being at 50,800 to try to get over the 30-minute time frame, now all we have to do to get over the 30-minute, because it's been coming down, is to get over 49,586 or 49,600. Once again, we get rejected on Bitcoin, come back down to support, hit it this time, come back up, and we come up 30-minute time frame. Is history repeating itself once again? Are we going to get rejected by the 30-minute time frame? We came up slightly, now we've come back up or below. The key is we're on the downside. So now are we going to make another move here? We're just going to continue to trade here. If you pull this out a little bit bigger, you can see. Let me get rid of this. You can see how it looks like it created a head and shoulders, and it's creating the right shoulder. And the only thing missing is the drop down. So that's what we're watching for. If we can break the 30-minute time frame, it can be a little bit of a different scenario, because then we can be like, all right, we broke 30-minute time frame. We're using that as support. Maybe we can make a shot, and we can't just go to the 4-hour, but maybe we can make a run to the 2-hour at 50, almost 50,500, 51,000. But we got to get to the top side of the 4-hour, which is, if we update the current projection. We've got Bitcoin at 55,000. It's got to get over to get back to that bullish side. So first things first, we got to get over the 30-minute time frame. And it's failed every single time it gets over. I've shown you how it keeps coming back down. With XRP, it's the same thing. XRP even got way above it. And it built within our little segment. It just didn't get all the way up to 98 cents. But that's what we were talking about, how it could make a move right there. And that's why I had the extension up, along with also a push down. But it brings it into a channel somewhat. So this should be like that. But yeah, so you can see it with XRP as well in the 30-minute time frame. Every time it gets above it, it gets pulled back down no matter how high it goes over it. XRP is the king of distraction. Make you think you're on a run when you're not. So 30-minute time frame in red. We jump over, get rejected. Jump over, use it as support, come way up. bounce under it, come back up, bounce under, over, and now we're under it. Now we're using it as resistance for the first time since we were up here, because every time we were up here, we'd come below it and come immediately back up. Now, for the first time, we're using it as a true resistance right here at 84,315. So that's what we have to pay attention to. We got 75 cents underneath support. We've got 88.9 overhead resistance. And we're trading between this cycle. If we can't get out of this zone with some volume, it's not going anywhere. XLM, same deal. If you look at XLM in the 30-minute time frame to see exactly what's going on, so we can be like, okay, below it, below it, below it. We came up, rejected, right? It looks like, but that was a fake down. We came back up, and then we got supported by it for a little bit. Made our big move up here over 30 cents, but then we got rejected here and came right down, and we've been rejected ever since, and it looks to be continuing the narrative right here. No extra volume, which means we're likely not going to push over this. We're going to continue down to 25.7. And likely even farther down to, you know, this 22 cents. And it all culminates to about that area. So, that's XLM. XDC. You've got the same exact thing. And XDC is kind of following our narrative. It just needs to go down a little bit farther. But XDC this whole time, all you had to do was look at the 30-minute time frame and it held true. Underneath it the entire time it meant bearish. Came back up, it's still bearish, so it's trying to find footing. Our next spot would be 0.675, followed by 0.59. And then DGB. DGB's been the exact same way as basically XLM. It's been rejected by the 30-minute time frame the entire way since we fell. Rejected, 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 rejected. Pushes it farther down. Rejected, rejected, rejected. This would push it farther down again. Overhead resistance at 3936. Mid support at 3506. But we're going to adjust this a little bit here because we want to be as accurate as possible. So in the 30-minute time frame, that's going to be our support in the area. We're going to push this up to the true resistance up here because we have to get past this cup. And then, no, I'm going to put it up here because that's the top. And then this will pull down to our resistance area, and then we'll get rid of the 3174 for now. Because then if we don't hold that, oh no, we can't because we've got this 2.9 area though. That's fine, we'll put this here. So, again, we see with DGB how it's been rejected the whole way around, but it looks like we could creating a double bottom here. But if we can't get above the 30-minute time frame, this will be a failed attempt up. So, if you see DGB trading above that 30-minute time frame, I would actually take some serious consideration of buying it. Because if it does make a run up, DGB is going to have one of the better top end potentials here. Even from 370 here, that's 24%. So I'm keeping my eye on it. I'm not jumping the gun. But if DGB does want to give me a chance, if it wants to break up, it's got to prove to me it can hold that 30-minute time frame and be on top side at 3681. So a synopsis real quick. Bitcoin resistance is 48,999 at the 30-minute time frame, 200-day moving average. And the 30-minute time frame, we got resistance, like I said, and support at 47,118. With XRP, we've got in the 30-minute time frame resistance at 84,316. And as you can see, they're all right up on it right now. What I fear right now is we could be creating a nice hook. So let's see if we can get above this before we have any ideas. If not, it's going to do something like this and then hook down. So resistance 84,316, support 75,170, XLM. Hold on one sec. We're going to remodify that because that's where it's at. So we have 28 cent resistance. 25.7 support. The 200-day moving average in the 30-minute time frame is at 28 cents, and you've got to modify it on your board. You've got your set spots, but you've got to modify that 30-minute time frame in the 200-day so that you know exactly where you're going, so you can stay one step ahead of the conditions. XDC, we've got this is one we're going to have to remodify because this should look more like that. This should be here. This is nothing because now we got to shuffle it based on the 30-minute time frame. So we got 7816 resistance at the top side. So right now, our true resistance is 7359 in the 30-minute time frame, the 200-day moving average. We got support at 6906. If we fall through that, we've got 5904 for XDC. And then for DGB, we've got 3682 resistance on the 30-minute time frame and the 200-day moving average. We've got support at 3305. Underneath support, if we break through that at 2970, and that's kind of like a three-step drop. You could go to 2561 or 2124. I would expect, because our double bottom was down there at 2561, that you would stop there first. But like I said, if we get above the 30-minute time frame on DGB at 3682, That would probably be the likely place to go to take a stab, because that one has a potential 21% to 26% to get it back up to the 200-day and the 4-hour time frame. Make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification to all. Consider joining Tom's Army, $9.99 a month.